Hello and welcome back to another Transformers review. Today we're taking a look at the Generations Deluxe class Waspinator. Don't worry, I will not be subjecting you to a bad impression during this video. But in exchange, can you give this video a like, maybe a comment, boost it in the algorithm? I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into the articulation, shall we? Alright, starting off, his head is on a ball joint, which also has light piping, which is always nice. The screw in the back of his brain doesn't help, but you see, ball joint. Plenty of range there, and the head is incredibly accurate. I really like this head. Shoulders, ball joint, 90 degrees out, can rotate, obviously. Elbows, ball joint, 90 degrees, rotate, obviously. Bug legs, obvious bug legs. Swivel, we'll get to that in a bit. Hand, surprisingly, swivel. Very tight swivel. Not going to risk breaking this. Wings, ball joint. Not going to risk breaking them. I've had many horror stories, both my own and of other people, of clear pieces breaking, and specifically these wings breaking off at the ball joint. So yeah, let's not tempt fate, shall we? The hips are on a ball joint and swivel at the upper thigh. The knees get basically no articulation. About 15 degrees of bend at the knee, which is super, super disappointing. They could have easily got in more of a bend there if they wanted to. Also the feet, static. I mean, you can fold this, but it's for transformation. So yeah, basically static from the waist down. A little bit of a letdown, but not going to let that stop him. I'll just get it out of the way now. The only accessory he comes with is the gun, which becomes a stinger in his alt mode. Size comparison time, and average size for a modern deluxe. Well, not that modern now, but they haven't changed that much since this guy got released, so I mean, a little bit on the shorter side, but overall the mass seems about right. Now, getting into the transformation. Let's see if I can remember how to do this from memory, shall we? Right, let's pull this down just to get it out of the way to start. Bring these up. Sorry for the dust, by the way. Unpeg something here. Oh boy. Yeah, no, there is a peg in there. Yeah, no, I was right. There's a peg. This, like, yeah, okay, this comes down, and let's get those out of the way. Basically have to deal with all the limbs, right, and this collapses, and I heard horror stories of the mechanism in here breaking as well, so be careful with that. Right, now that this stuff is all out of the way, rotate this piece around, and you're going to want to flip these up to fold that down. And this is actually a ball joint, which is nice, except it's so tight that you're going to be very, very afraid of breaking this clean off. Ooh, that's always a scary bit. Okay. Now, that there, and yeah, that pegs. Okay, then you're gonna take the knee and break his legs. So you want to make sure that's properly pegged in there. Right. Ah, yes. The scary hinge. Let's just... Oh boy. Yeah, you see, the plastic here is a little bit too thick. And so it's very scary to have to transform him, as you basically have to do that. And you see, ooh, that is genuinely a very, very scary joint. I don't like that at all. Okay. This up. Bend these hinges in. I don't know if that really matters right now, I suppose, but just get it out of the way more than anything. All right. Then you want to bring these in. And they actually fit into a little groove in here, which is always nice. Then these come back like that. Fold here at the elbow. And the arms just tab into the side of the leg like that. This up into there. These pegs fit into there. I just split the head by accident. That happens a bit. Then you want to take feet, fold them up underneath the head. Fold the wings back down. Fold the legs so that they're actually, and these ones a bit further forward. There we go. And just sort of adjust the legs until he's standing in a way that doesn't look too weird. Basically, you need to bring these ones really far forward to do that, but yeah, I mean, it works. And you have a really nice looking wasp mode at that. So, no real complaints here. Well, yes, there is a complaint. That hinge at the waist is absolutely terrifying, but, you know, aside from that, it's fine. Now, as for wasp mode posability, it's a beast mode, so it basically has none. But, like I said during the transformation, ball joints for the front legs, swivel for the back legs. The ball joints for the wings are still active, and that's it. Which, I mean, fair enough. It's not inadequate. It's about the same as the original figure, so can't really complain. Now, as for gimmicks for Waspinator, there's only one, but it is used in both modes, but I just wanted to wait until now to show it off because it looks a bit better. There's a gear mechanism for the wings. Pull back on this, wings go forward. You can fly. Which is fun, but when you have wings that can break easily, it's kind of terrifying. Anyway, size comparisons for this mode. Probably better to do this, actually. Honestly, it's not that much smaller than the robot mode. Just kind of a little bit more compact. Shorter, obviously, but I mean, it's effectively just the robot mode laying down, doing yoga. So, then again, that's most Transformers, but I digress. Effectively a queen Japanese wasp. And if you haven't seen those, you're lucky, because they are genuinely about this size. So, in conclusion, I like Waspinator. Not just this figure, the character itself, but this is a okay figure. That said, it definitely has some weak points. Those knees are inexcusably limited, and yeah, that waist hinge during the transformation, there's no reason to be that scary. Also, I've heard numerous QC issues where parts would just break, which is comically fitting for the character, but unfortunate for those of you who have an unlucky copy. Mine hasn't exploded on me yet, but give it time. Not sure if I can recommend it, honestly. It is okay, but honestly, if you get your hands on the original, it's not that much better. But anyway, that's been all for this review. Be sure to let me know what you think down in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, give it a thumbs up. Helps with the algorithm. Be sure to subscribe for future reviews and also watch my backlog. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, until next time, happy building.